using hip hop just for ratings. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Exactly.
I don't think they didn't put Cardi B in that space to be informed. Nobody was looking to her for information.
Okay, can I just quickly ask one question? I don't know if you guys are on Twitter. Did you guys see Senator Ted Cruz's tweet earlier when he was talking about the Paris Climate Agreement? You guys seem to have senators and politicians that are not qualified, definitely are not qualified. They don't have enough educational background. Me, I'm a 24-year-old. I know what the Paris Climate Agreement is for. And he basically referred saying that it's nothing to do with American citizens and everything to do with people who live in the city of Paris. So by that standard, why would you discredit someone like Cardi B, who's actively trying to learn by what I'm trying to see, compared to someone who's actually is a senator, Ted Cruz, and he doesn't even know what he's talking about? Like,
I don't know,
but
everybody's missing the point.
We don't hold actual politicians to any sort of standard. It's just,
do you get what I mean? So
We're not trying to discredit her.
But something else we got to remember. Hey, y'all,
I wouldn't discredit her. I'm just saying
that's what
that
I mean.
For the purposes that they had in mind, she was not the person.
Yeah, they were just trying to put mainstream hip hop up.
Why we don't understand a means to an end? We not gonna get to the goal as soon as we start. It's a step. Somebody outside of the political realm meeting with the president would get more people interested and engaged, and the truth will come out.
But at the same time, she got to take advantage of that.
Hold on. We can have our opinion on whether it was beneficial or not, but we got to stop turning down the opportunity to sit at the table and understand what's really going on.
We can't. And to
that same point, what a nigga gotta understand is this though. Hold on, one second. Hold on, Herm. Then what a nigga gotta understand. If we held that same standard of people need to be certain qualified to sit down and have conversations, a lot of niggas shouldn't be on Clubhouse.
We would actually be voting. A lot of niggas be on here having conversations with people that they are not qualified to have conversations with, as y'all say. So we gotta understand. People having conversations to make everybody else more aware is a good thing. She sat down with that man to ask questions that she know her fan base has. And if y'all feel like she ain't getting nothing accomplished, why is y'all following Cardi B for political advice anyway? Because I'm sure the other motherfuckers who are very qualified who sat down with the president didn't ask that nigga shit else. They was trying to get in position to further their careers. So if a motherfucker's on here with nothing to gain from this man, trying to help her people, why is that a bad thing?
Because they made it seem as though she was for black people, and she's not for us, bro.
Right.
What the fuck?
She's a part of the culture.
Don't say that now.
She not black though.
Cardi B is one of the few people who put her
not black.
She's not black.
She's not black.
We're not doing that.
Hold on. Let's not.
But hold on. Let's restore order. Let's restore order.
Hey, but look, I'm gonna restore the order real quick. Because if Cardi B not black, then that means Kamala Harris ass ain't either. Exactly. So let's be real, y'all.
No,
the lady was just dancing. She was just dancing a couple years ago, man. Y'all throwing her away already?
Exactly. I mean, come on, man.
Y'all use people's past against them as if they can't become a different person after some of the things that they've done in their past. Why are we holding that against her as if that makes her disqualified to have those type of conversations in those type of settings? That just is not. It just doesn't make sense.
Well, it don't make sense.
All right, let me ask this question. Y'all canceled R. Kelly, but she was able to drug niggas and take their shit. And
absolutely.
Hey, she should be canceled for that too, in my opinion. None of that is okay.
That's true. Two different situations.
That's two different situations.
Yeah, two different people got drugged.
I don't think we can compare that to R. Kelly, bro.
Nah, let's not do that.
I'm not saying that, but she's definitely not qualified to speak on those type of subjects, have a political view on a lot of things.
But James.
So
who is
this?
Let me say this.
Who are qualified then?
She's not.
Would you rather have Opie
But B. James. Hold on, let me say this. But B. James, do you feel like the Kardashian was qualified to talk about prison reform?
No. I absolutely do not.
Okay, but do you think some good? Hold on, do you think
she freed
from it?
But she freed.
Actually, let's slow down on. She leveraged her celebrity, but she brought two black women who were lawyers with her to that conversation.
And her family has that. And her family has that law background too for her, so it's not like she was completely green to
So all I'm
jumping
saying
into that
is,
field.
let's not quick to say
Did she bring on change, brother?
Don't have a
And she
history
made
in
a
politics.
or did Kim just
Did they
hold
make
on,
positive
Royce.
change?
Or did
Yo.
Kim or did Kim use her
Hold on.
Al, you asked me a question, but I was talking about Cardi B. I don't think Cardi B was qualified to have those conversations. Somebody else did make a good point about Kim Kardashian. Her father obviously was a lawyer. She may be privy to some of those things, but if you're asking me personally, what is Cardi B the voice to represent and speak on some political things that's going on in our community? I would respectfully disagree. I'm not saying that she's disqualified for other things, but to be able to use her celebrity to be in that position, and what I'm saying is, it's like she's a representative for the voice of our people, and I just don't think.
But she's not the
But
only representative.
I didn't take it like she was trying to speak for us, though.
She's not the only representative, and I think we need to understand.
But what are the qualifications you need to speak on your community in politics? Why do we keep making it seem like
I think
you have to have an 8-year degree or something?
That's it.
No,
what we gotta understand is that
your citizenship.
Hold on.
Exactly. As long as you're a citizen, you can speak on whatever.
Your citizenship qualifies you to speak on the politics that govern your life.
We gotta stop.
Anybody can speak on this. When they do the town halls on TV, those people that raise their hands are not qualified. They're just regular people. Anybody can talk to a politician.
Hold on. Those are two different things, sweetheart.
But when you use your celebrity, it's different.
Y'all think Cardi was sitting in that space speaking for us? That's not what was happening.
The black culture has been infiltrated by too many outsiders. That's the problem.
I definitely don't think she was speaking.
She definitely wasn't approving policies. Like, we gotta understand, a lot of people got great ideas, and you'd be surprised where they come from. All I'm saying is, let's not be so quick to pass judgment and then put this person in a position as if they speak for everybody, because we know they don't.
But yesterday,
what Herm was saying, what Herm was saying, hold on. But Herm used her as an example. I don't want to stay here too long. Herm used her as an example to say that we shouldn't just only have certain people as the leaders for the whole black race. That we need to. Go ahead, bro.
My question is, for everybody who say that she was qualified, why didn't y'all go give y'all vote to Kanye with the Green Party or try to disrupt that thing? Since everybody felt that
because he ain't qualified.
That's not the thing.
Cardi B was running.
Come on, man.
Hey, P. James.
Hold on. Since we feel this way today,
bro, that's not even a logical. That's not even a logical analysis.
Not a good.
They got more
Cardi
bright
B wasn't running
ideas
for
than any of
president.
the
That's
people
not
that we
good
just
comparison.
named. So why
What made Kanye West
Just because
not
Cardi B
qualified?
spoke on it doesn't make it legit.
There's nothing about Kanye West that makes him qualified to be the president of the United States. That's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard.
That's totally.
Don't even ask a question like that.
I mean,
nothing made Donald Trump eligible either, but they got him in office.
And that's also
the racist did.
He was rich and
Speak on it.
I already spoke on that. The whole thing with the Kanye West thing was the strategy behind it. Black people didn't see it. They still don't see it. It's unfortunate. It makes me sad because y'all don't understand that man was simply trying to establish a party for us to be on the ballot as a main political party that we could put our own person on our own platform for. It was a 4-year plan. We squandered the opportunity, and now we got to wait 4 years to have the opportunity again.
Well, what did we do?
That means we got to wait 8 years.
What did we do exactly to squander that opportunity, sir?
Exactly. Yeah.
We didn't vote. We didn't vote for a third party to put them in a position to get the funding, the attention, the platform, the national platform to be able to debate with these Democrats and these Republicans. We want our own party. We want someone to represent.
We were in a national.
That's what we want, right?
Kanye didn't start off. He didn't start off his whole political. He didn't start off his whole political thing running as a third party. He wanted to run. He wanted to run as the fucking president of the United States. He went and met with Trump. He got on all types of major platforms and said all types of misleading things about our previous heroes. I think he was just too inflammatory in that space. You know what I mean?
So we don't know how to identify.
And I don't necessarily agree with the ways that he went about it.
But
what I feel like he presented to us was an opportunity to establish a political party for the next election, and we have that opportunity.
That's not what it was.
Can I ask you a question real quick? Stop cutting the lady off. Let her finish.
because when he presented it, it was as the birthday party. So it was the opportunity to establish a new party specifically for us, regardless of if he was going to win or not, because I personally knew he wasn't going to win. It wasn't about him winning. It was about taking the opportunity to establish another party that we could put a candidate that we could actually back, that we know that we could back. You know what I'm saying?
Bianca,
it wasn't about anything else.
Bianca, can I ask you a question real quick?
Say that
hold on, let me
he's
say
not
this
the person to do that. Who is?
Bianca, that's not
who is?
Hold on. How we killed Cardi
Let me
B?
answer her
but
question.
Hold on, Al. How we killed Cardi B? But we let Kanye get a pass for starting the party and doing a bunch of bullshit.
Are we really?
That's not what I said.
Talking about the same
Hollywood.
thing? These two
Let
things.
me
There's no such thing as fully black.
Why do we keep getting back to just killing people? And you know what I'm saying? Like, where is the growth and development in any of this conversation? We just
that's what I'm listening for.
On
that's what I'm saying.
I'm trying to answer her question. Everybody keep jumping in. Now, Bianca, what you said is correct. But the problem with Kanye and that timing was we already have a party, the Green Party, to speak for the black people. And if you look at them
but
policies,
the Green Party isn't even on the main platform. Even they should have received 15% of the vote,
so
and
the
they
question
didn't.
should have been, Kanye should have aligned with them instead of dividing those votes, because a lot of black people voted Green, Independent, or Kanye, or didn't vote at all. What I'm saying is the Green Party, they equipped to be president. They had the policies to speak for our community and what we need. They was in position, like you said, 4 years from now, to be able to debate, to be able to have the main funding, to be able to compete with the main candidates. A lot of people were screaming we can do Green, but they was trying to get Trump out of office. Kanye wasn't ready to run. Let's be honest. But he could have aligned himself with the Green Party if he really knew anything. I don't even know if he know anything about them, but if he do, he could have aligned himself with them, and we could have put them in position in his next election. I agree with what you're saying, but the wrong party. Kanye wasn't ready.
I feel like I'm from Detroit, and I know Kanye personally. I was actually out there in Wyoming with him, like right before he did the Harriet Tubman thing, and it never got communicated to us that he had some sort of ploy to have some sort of like a whole nother party, like a political party, like that never got conveyed to us. Like this is my first time hearing this. You know what I'm saying?
It was supposed to be the birthday party.
I never heard that.
Was
but
if
that came up on the ballot.
Listen, Queen, if that's all he's doing, then I definitely think he qualifies to do something like that. And that's my brother. I think he's one of our great ones. But I think he minimizes his greatness by trying to step into spaces that he's not really that familiar with. He's just not really that politically inclined. And I don't think us as black people in America got time to play like that, like those type of games. So I feel what y'all saying about Cardi B. I just think that space that she was sitting in when she did that little thing, I think it was just mainstream media using hip hop for a segment. That's how I look at it.
Exactly. That's all it was.
And it steered a lot of votes. So my question to a lot of people would be, why none of these celebrities reinforced the Green Party that you were speaking about?
Because they paid. They get paid.
Well, I think I do remember you saying they was trying to be Trump.
Hey, hold on 1 second. Hey, hold on 1 second.
That's your slogan.
Hey, hold on 1 second. I apologize for taking the crowd and still in the flow, but I gotta say this shit. I got to, because we got a lot of disorder. Hold on. If you got a green bean and you are moving members of our team to the
what is going on?
We're gonna boot your ass from the club forever. So anybody that's a moderator, if you are hold on, Tondi, if you are a moderator and you are moving our people, muting our people, we is booting your ass forever. So please stop what you're doing, because we're gonna find out who you are and you'll never be allowed on our stage again. So
we got too many moderators.
Please stop that shit.
Too many.
Who's doing that?
We gonna find out. Don't worry.
So I was like, okay.
I mean, this ain't this.
Girl, why get kicked to the gulag? This ain't the time for.
They got my ass. They kicked me to the gulag.
Yeah. I've been.
Shout out Bianca. Shout out to
thing. I got kicked to the gulag.
Shout out to you, Herm.
So what are people doing locally in their own communities?
I was gonna say, it seemed to me that the rappers have political power even beyond. When we think about the U.S., of course, the U.S. has a lot of the, they're big machines, but the music industry itself is a government, if you look at it, the music industry itself is a government. Some of the words that's coming out of these artists' mouth, it's and men and female, they set laws and ordinances and policies for how our community gonna interact with each other and stuff like that. So I think even as we have these policies and these politicians doing what they doing, like Biden and Trump and them doing what they doing, I think really rappers overstanding their political power over their people should be something that people should think about.
Yep.
When Royce come out of Heaven Studios and get in that political realm, you gonna fuck Detroit up, like straight up. So they waiting on you, Royce. I know where you at. You in the studio. You in heaven. But when you come out, nigga, you gonna take shit over. You got the mind for it.
Y'all made a great point.
Be brothers like
y'all made
it's gonna be brothers like the rappers. They're gonna take over.
You know what I did?
Somebody's still doing this.
You know what I did, man? Like I looked at the community, and I said to myself, what's missing? And the first thing I seen was the stigma in our community associated with mental health and just therapy in general. So I started a foundation called the Ryan Montgomery Foundation, and I partnered up with these two organizations. This organization called NAMI, it's the National Alliance for about Mental Health. It's a statewide organization, and then another organization called CNS Healthcare. So I basically put both of those together, and we started a hotline. So 1-833-ROYCE-59. So like if you are from the hood and you don't have health insurance or anything like that, you can call this number, and all of that will be provided to you for free. So for right now, it's just statewide. So what I'm looking to do is just go from state to state and just keep making it grow. You know what I mean? And I feel like if we can start working on ourselves, just our mental state, I think we can start having these conversations and really coming to a solution. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, Royce, Royce, I want to commend you for that, bro, because I'm out here in Philly. I'm part of I'm a relative of the Philadelphia Move Group. For those who don't know what they stood for, they got bombed like way back in the day. And I've been wanting to do something for like, the people of West Philly, because most of their population is like, Black Christians, Black Muslims. And like, I want to do something to help, because this is what I went to college for. Like, you know what I mean? I went to college for communication, the communication between man and woman, communication between different cultures and shit. But I want to use it to utilize to empower us in such a way where we can get the necessary resources. And it's like guys like you, I put y'all on a pedestal, like, Tupac and them, when they used to speak about things that we need and things that need to be done. It's just, we got to have all the right people in position and that are connected and communicating with one another so we can do this. So I think we definitely need you down here in Philly.
No doubt, great one. And I think we need to have a little bit more grace with each other.
Absolutely.
We got to realize that we are all coming from a real toxic, a super toxic place. You know what I mean? So we got to stop being so judgmental toward one another and start seeing greatness in our artists. Even if it's somebody who don't make the kind of music that you make, they're not choosing to be role models. Like the fans are choosing them. So when that happens, you have to take some sort of responsibility for the ramifications of what you say from your platform. If you just get to be inflammatory from your platform just because we don't like your music and we don't choose you as a leader, then it's more bad vibes going out there. It's more bad influence going out there. But if our artists start taking accountability, and I'm not even talking about with your music, it's just what you say from your platform. You can make music about whatever you want to, but if you balance that out by doing positive things in your community, then it all works.
That's good.
I think that's fair.
So my question is, what do we do as individuals to move the collective forward? Like what steps do we take? Something tangible.
In regards to tangibility, I feel like, of course, with everything that's happened, of course, everyone's going to say, support Black businesses. That's the first major step, but we have to stick to that. Like, we can't just do it in times of crisis, because when you do it in times of crisis, it's a trend. It's not going to last. Everyone eventually, reverts back to what they spend their money on, typically. In regards to the political realm and getting it tangible, we need to have that money. We need to